say mesaba ho munya botremi wie TDC and the serious issue aba ya strategy NDC MPP for gum pam say hey witch hunting and adian we mu ma menkyere mu de esi sa cocaine some a distraction o in some okoso ankasa in some okoso tie de esi ne na de bo wo de a ubebu ahwe TDC eye tema sorry tema development company limited now he dia ko sinne omo ye press conference na dia ba de eso che kuri me se dia ba eso so emu adu eche PZ for maya no mudi matem omano dia ba me se emu adu che PZ for maya no mudi matem omano se odwan baby A controversial land sale in Tema Community 24 has raised eyebrows, with the Tema Development Company Limited (TDC) revealing that individuals linked to the OFORI ATTA family may have been involved. Now, the discovery came after an internal review of TDC's operations, which uncovered significant irregularities, prompting calls for external scrutiny. At a press conference in Tema, TDC Managing Director Courage Makafui Nunekwe confirmed that records show land sale to individuals connected to the OFORI ATTA family during the tenure of his predecessor, Alice Abena OFORI ATTA, sparking the need for further investigations. Now, this is a TDC for a press conference, a Tema Development Company. Now, this is say nipa na owosa office wono and the abans santie yi no. Na sa nipa no oye OFORI ATTA hu nipa. Na de esin ne say Tema nsase no omaton ni nyina afa. Internet TDC for a press conference. Na wutie nsase akese abode asase siwa ayese PZ ni ba na no. OFORI ATTA ebusuani a yede ko hye TDC no. Ghana nsase e wotema no waton ni nyina ma OFORI ATTA. Mummy anko hwe eye press conference no. Kwasiafo na modwino mo.
OFORI ATTA. Property name L and N OFORI ATTA. Property name L and N OFORI ATTA. Property name Daniel Marf OFORI ATTA. Still under property name Nana Koku OFORI ATTA and Dora OFORI ATTA. Still under property Stephen Asamoah Boateng Owusu Efiye Prempe Nana Kwame OFORI ATTA. Nana Koku OFORI ATTA and Dora OFORI ATTA. Julius Homes Limited and Nana Kwame OFORI ATTA and ex-ESC International Limited.
Thank you very much. Team that has done this exercise alone. That is just a team. That is what is causing probably the panic in some people. Because they know by the time we are done with all the other areas, in Community 24 alone, in that 24, a small portion called T will discover it alone. A small portion in Community 24. This is what we have discovered. You can imagine we are now going to 23. Then we now come to the commercial lands. We now do 25. Name it. We start going to all the other areas. These are facts. Let somebody come and challenge it. It's as simple as that. And what is going to blow your mind is that, look, there are companies here that they have allocated large tracts of landscape, some of them in acres, 20 acres, 30 acres, 4 acres, 5 acres, 6 acres, given to these companies. I was wondering why these companies, for example, one of them, you can read the one there from the Frosty ATTA alone. She's not a worker of TDC. She's one of you. Yeah. So you can read from first, maybe from the one.
These are some of the things that AC or Ghana, almost person cocaine. They know a lot is happening. Community 24, Oforiato Atans are sitting in a Nebusian and I TDC or Nina Mufuriata. Community 24 pe. Community 24 pe. TDC for a year investigations. Where just community 24 assassin or holding in ano. NPP tisono ya de Oforiata Busian in a quatina or the Nina man the Busia for. NPP form person who who's animal way now into a story and a cocaine. Omunim say no krena mobile be uno omo person who and anytime I catch him say that 38-year-old boy no they need to put him in jail. In team for your 38 years also with jail no because there's a lot happening. The NPP as a political party so you Ghana in then as a NPP and not without due respect why you be yaw and I be count. Because the NPP as a political party, they wrecked this nation. They stole from you. And let me tell you, say and there, almost say Ekufuado legacy. They have not detached themselves from Oforiata or Ekufuado. The party belongs to Ekufuado. It won't say, Saboy we have some see quickly ade achi 38-year-old boy also or koba umia ho agoka chire ba umia wako Ekufuado because the party belongs to Ekufuado. The NPP as we speak 24 lands in Sasinkwa over 24 lands ni nyina under NPP om di nyina Mufuriata nipa na occupy na ende omayehu. Enti don't be deceived say the NPP as a political party, they have nothing to do with Oforiata, nothing to do with Ekufuado. No. That is why still Ekufuado is in Ghana. Because he still has the property. Property ni ene dia, oni Oforiata mo dia. Into the NPP still belongs to Ken Oforiata, Ekufuado. No matter what they do, they will decide. Sikebia NPP be using no, Ekufuado ni Oforiata mo ne pompi gum gabi mo. And you don't say party no and anything as out here after your makina. They be all say Ekufuado's legacy because they know say right now as we speak the party still belongs to Ekufuado. They all know say party a friend NPP no and Ekufuado mo dia into whatever you see in the front Kennedy mo Ekufuado mo they will decide and they still want to bring their person to lead the party because NPP ne si wono asantifo efri omunsem enyo tumfo dia biem oni shares wom. The Ashanti people in the NPP omuton party no they sold the party on a silver platter because they refuse to think. Na sebio adwene also omodwene ehun se party no and also obo ho ban no omo di sikechi ose chairman sabozu go di sikechi NPP for go di sikechi. They left the party and these achim criminals they took the party. It belongs to Ekufuado. It will be unconvinced. Memo be andadao. Say NPP no. What has changed in the NPP? Nothing. Nothing has changed in the NPP. And the TDC Community 24 and SAS TDC inside 24. Nina Oforiata dia. Oma dia man free. Ye nyina ya sase o yete ya ne tam akran sase ma se John kwase abenyo wuye yete Ghana o ena Ekufuado yere Rebecca Ekufuado edi enim ewia yen sase on se John eni Ekufuado. They sold the lands to themselves. They didn't pay a dime. Today you see what you are discovering and they don't want this to make the news. They don't want to talk about this. They don't want Ghana to know the damage. Sadia chini chini pana now what TDC office and the NPP. What they will come and say, they say, yes, we the minority pigs, we stand together. They are intimidated. They are thieves. And you see, every single time, say the government start to say or go after them, they hide under. They are intimidating us. They want to be. They are thieves. They are criminals. Afenyomakin himself, he needs to go to jail. Afenyomakin. And I have heard, and I'm going to put this out. The Attorney General, Matisa Wadam for ne Dubik Mahama. If he's your friend, put your friendship aside and do your job. Mr. Ayeni, I have heard that Dubik Mahama, that criminal, that thief, and they may also join news or multimedia, they want to clean Dubik Mahama. Dubik Mahama, Krobian Kosi, Budukuno. See the damage that boy has caused Ghanaians. And join news, Yeshua, no for Dubik Mahama, Betnas, Ombeka ECG in some. Brony buying and a bema Dubik Mahama Sabatna TV, so I bet discuss ECG in some. After your marking needs to go to jail. Dubik Mahama needs to go to jail. But you see, they use the media. They use the media to rebrand armed robbers, criminals, thieves who steal from you. Because Dubik Mahama no Nam Ghana no, why is he walking? And I'm asking the Attorney General because I've heard that Dubik Mahama is your friend. That is why you are not giving that issue attention. You need to give it attention, or else me and you one go lose them a job. I'm telling you, Attorney General. That is what I have heard, and I pray it is not true. Because when I get evidence that is the reason why that Dubik Mahama's case, the ECG case, is not being given that attention, then you will not like me. Because I will not sit there and let some people feel, say, Oma Bogana bro, they can walk. No. That is what I've heard. I'm about to investigate. And when I get to the bottom of it and know, said Dubik Mahama yawa down funti, and on the case now, the Attorney General's office wants to pretend they've not heard it. Then Attorney General, with all due respect, I respect you a lot. Then you, Attorney General, sat here and told Ghanaians, you are the right person for this job. But I'm telling you, if Dubik Mahama is your friend, then it's better you quit as an Attorney General, because that fool needs to go to jail. That fool needs to be prosecuted. He sat on TV and blew himself up. Dubik Mahama, this same criminal, this thief.
Why did you merge the estate department with the procurement department?
Fantastic question. Again, if the committee had gotten in touch with the company secretary, because as managing director, I can't just get up and merge directorates. No. You need the consent and the concurrence of the board.
So the
you
board
understand?
The board approved that decision.
Definitely.
A few moments later.
Were approved by the board at the time.
Have I said that? You see, stop putting words in my mouth. Stop dragging me. No, I didn't say that on this show. No. Don't put words in my mouth. I said I am not responding to this. I said let's not do this. I said the procurement manual of every year is approved by the board.
I said to you, I asked specific questions, for instance, about the decision to merge the procurement unit, and the estate unit. You said that was approved by the board.
I said if they had gone for the board minutes, they would have seen what constituted and led to that decision.
So it was approved by the board.
You are saying it because I said I am not going to address anything. Yes.
Merge the estate department with the procurement department.
Fantastic question. Again, if the committee had gotten in touch with the company secretary, because as managing director, I can't just get up and merge directorates. No. You need the consent and the concurrence of the board.
So the
you understand?
The board approved that decision.
Definitely.
A few moments later.
Were approved by the board at the time.
Have I said that? You see, stop putting words in my mouth. Stop dragging me. No, I didn't say that on this show. No. Don't put words in my mouth. I said I am not responding to this. Let's not do this. I said the procurement manual of every year is approved by the board.
I said to you, I asked specific questions, for instance, about the decision to merge the procurement unit, and the estate unit. You said that was approved by the board.
I said if they had gone for the board minutes, they would have seen what constituted and led to that decision.
So it was approved by the board.
You are saying it because I said I am not going to address anything. Yes, I'm being mischievous. I'm just
Why do we entertain such fools on our radios and TVs? It's a not so foolish where we're at Joy News discussing ECG. A man with no principles. What can some in a minute? You said you had the board consent and you added definitely. In the next minute, you are saying you didn't say that. Because you're winning in Ghana and people are just watching these drug addicts. Go, this guy, that's what bottom. Or to miss some magu plane, no, the Portugal. No, I in the birthday, and we sit in Ghana and people think this is a joke. The disrespect to the Ghanaian. Like they sit on radio and TV. No, say Jimmy because African will come and fool in parliament for people to say mighty minority, mighty because you're Jimmy. This guy is not supposed to be walking on the streets of Ghana. He needs to be jailed. Anytime he's sending message, I come Attorney General. I've heard he's your friend. You cannot cover this guy's crime up. And at this point, I don't have enough evidence to say what I've heard is true. But I'm going to dig. And whatever evidence I get, I'll let Ghanaians know. Because this boy, when you go to Sandbox, Sika boy we almost same way we are. Car be a whoop Ghana be a boy will be. And maybe all the car I know. Why are we doing this to ourselves? The people don't respect us. This is the same MPP, and then Kwasi Afoti social media can say, I yan NDC. What bottom? It's more multi Facebook. Multi social media, MPP semono. Mo endgame ni saying, Yenjai ni Tuntia NDC. Me say, Muna yana mabetana Facebook. Ahi ham kikan Kwasi Asemono, and a Mahama I say, and a good board I say, and NDC I say no. Me say inti Yanya Dane. Yanya de yansan ko fa MPP mra. Enje me busa mo say, muna muti Facebook ye MPP sem. Ene ye beka say tia NGC, ye beka say tia Kevin Taylor, ye beka say tia John Mahama, ye be go modi mas be say inti oya wia yanya den. Ghana fo nko sala na omonya den. Omontuma MPP. Na ye nim MPP. Mo endgame no no. Santi ye wia ye nyina na ma convince ye say ye jai. Yes, I'm going to have Dubik Mahama Mumbra power. Ekufuad Mumbra power. Baumia Mumbra power. Na MPP for ya come once me. It's the Amoyan mo endgame ni saying. Mo amote TikTok shows. Mudidi John Mahama attempt di Kevin Taylor attempt say NDC no and no man so galam say in the ya. Inti ye tiemu ya. Now 4 years ni akosa lies here beto ama mo. But Alan Besem endgame ni the saying. Mo endgame say you are exciting yourselves or you are convincing us to vote for MPP. And then person busamono. Into someone you know say 99.99% of the job you are doing is a waste. In the next 4 years no, you nyina ensesan adwene. You rain fi bibia. Etu am boy ye DDEP ankofo wu ye. Economy no almost say no. Sika mo be wia ye enimtia. Dia mo ye ntinka 4 years you rain fi bibia na ye nyina enkosa line. Adan aye MPP na wan mo na eba MPP mrambedi so entintina mo hye akonfo dem ye dede no enitina mugu social media gu TikTok mo kan edi atem no enya mo njai because emfa because Ghana ni bia no na adwene ye adwuma obesori anopa say 4 years me koto edien pa na NDC be ye e chen kwase afo we NDC abodam kura no NPP nkwasi ade omo ebeka etim 100 years. Inti yansi san adwene na yenya den ne inti mo se yenya den mo am TikTok mo se yenya den. Bibusam question o. Ana me hu mo TikTok na mo kasa na mo didi atem na mo didi NDC fo atem mo didi matem. Ana me busam se inti de obokeka ni nyina ne de obugu Facebook ye no yenya den. Ye hu NDC MPP so munim nyansa inti mo nsambra power. Why na de mo ba power? Why na the mobile power? Why na party MPP for being? Moko cry MPP for free baby and I say the enemy ya